The lotus plant is like that overachieving friend who shows up at every group project and somehow manages to do everyone's job better. For those who follow vegetarian or vegan diets, the lotus is a dream come true because it's not just one edible part, it's practically an all-you-can-eat buffet of nutrition and variety. Seeds, roots, stems, leaves, even petals. Each piece brings something to the table, and together they make the lotus one of the most versatile, nutrient-rich plants around. If plant-based eating sometimes feels like juggling tofu, beans, and kale until you're tired of them, the lotus shows up like a refreshing guest star and says, "Relax, I've got plenty to offer." Let's start with protein because that's the number one thing people like to grill vegetarians about. Lotus seeds are rich in plant-based protein, making them a fantastic option for anyone trying to build muscle or simply stay energized without relying on meat or dairy. Roasted seeds, known as makhana in India, have become such a popular snack because they're light, crunchy, and packed with protein without being weighed down by oil or additives. They're basically popcorn with a PhD in nutrition. Pair that protein with a dose of essential amino acids, and suddenly you've got a superfood that makes even skeptics nod in approval. But lotus doesn't stop there. It's loaded with fiber, the unsung hero of the plant-based world. Fiber is the magic that keeps digestion smooth, balances cholesterol, and makes you feel full without overstuffing yourself. Lotus root, with its crisp bite and subtle sweetness, is one of the best fiber delivery systems nature ever invented. Throw it into a stir-fry or a soup, and not only does it look gorgeous with its little lace-like holes, it also quietly does the work of keeping your gut happy. If you've ever worried that a vegan meal might leave you feeling hungry in an hour, lotus root laughs at that concern. It fills you up and keeps you satisfied, proving that plants can absolutely pull their weight in the fullness department. The versatility of lotus is where it really shines in plant-based diets. Seeds can be eaten roasted, boiled, or ground into flour for use in desserts. Roots can be stir-fried, braised, or fried into chips that are crunchy enough to satisfy the strongest cravings. Stems show up in refreshing salads, particularly in Southeast Asian cuisines, bringing a cool crunch that makes vegetables feel exciting again. Even the giant lotus leaves get in on the action, wrapping sticky rice or steamed vegetables to infuse them with a subtle aroma that makes the whole dish feel special. And if you're the type who likes your diet to have a touch of beauty, the petals can be used to garnish, infuse teas, or crisp into delicate snacks. Basically, if the lotus were a contestant on a cooking show, it would win every challenge with style. What makes all this even better is the symbolism tied to eating lotus. In many Asian traditions, the lotus represents purity, resilience, and renewal, qualities that resonate strongly with the values of plant-based eating. Choosing lotus isn't just about nutrition. It's about connecting to centuries of wisdom that saw food not only as fuel but as a reflection of balance and harmony with nature. It's like your diet comes with a built-in philosophy class, only tastier. In the end, the lotus proves that a plant-based lifestyle doesn't have to be repetitive or restrictive. It's a plant that gives generously, offering protein, fiber, antioxidants, and cultural richness all at once. It makes meals feel creative and exciting, which is exactly what you need if you're cutting out animal products and want to keep your diet fun. The lotus is living proof that eating plants isn't about what you give up. It's about discovering how much more the natural world has to offer. With the lotus on your side, a vegetarian or vegan plate feels less like a compromise and more like an upgrade.